Nairobi. I say this is the beginning of the journey to rebuild Jubaland and create a new face. And this shows the determination of the people of Jubaland and Somalis from all over the world. My goal is to lead the people's aspirations so that we can have a functioning government in Jubaland. And as many people here know, there have been an administration in Jubaland for the last 13 years that in many ways was supported by the government of Kenya and the people of Kenya to stay in power, but that did not translate a meaningful development to the people of Jubaland as well as to the people of Kenya. As we know, there have been terrorist attacks in the neighboring regions of Kenya with Somalia. IEDs are still planted in many parts of the region. Some local communities in Kenya and also on the other side have been affected. I believe the Kenyan people and their government mission to stabilize Jubaland was so that the people of Jubaland can get a functioning, stable, democratic institutions in Jubaland so that that can help build the greater Federal Republic of Somalia, but that did not happen. On the other hand, the administration in Jubaland also failed to help prevent the terrorist attacks across the borders in Kenya. My vision for Jubaland is to stabilize the region, is to build strong institutions, and at the same time also making sure that our neighboring countries, including Kenya and Ethiopia, are protected from the terrorist groups in Somalia. And in the days and weeks to come, I plan to engage the residents of Jubaland in Nairobi, as well as the communities in Kenya. I myself have lived in Kenya for over 20 years as a refugee. The Kenyan people gave me a refuge. I lived here, I went to school here, I have been part of this community. I'm so grateful to the people and governments of Kenya, but I also want to make sure that the efforts of the Kenyan government, their troops in Somalia, is not wasted and being used to be useful to the people, of Jubaland as well as the people of Kenya.